So a very easy way for us to show that you were or were not involved would be to just check your phone locations and do that. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
Well, I mean, you can,
But what?
but you can.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
You mind if I take a look?
My locations.
Hey, do me a favor. Can you set the phone down for a second? Okay. You're very nervous now. Your hands
No,
are...
I was trying to find my
Hold
location.
on. Just relax.
But I can't find it.
Just set it down for a second, okay?
Alright.
Go ahead and set the phone down. Glenn, put the phone down. Okay. Glenn. Slide the phone over. Let's stop dealing with the phone. Thank you.
We'll just talk.
Can you put your hands down? It's fine.
You're good. We just want to talk.
Glenn, I know you're nervous, man. It's very obvious because your hands are literally like shaking while you're doing that.
It's been 4 days since Giovanni McDaniel was killed during a shooting in Athens, Georgia. On the day of the shooting, the police would locate the driver of the white Honda, suspected to be a part of the incident. The driver, 19-year-old Anthony Brown, was overwhelmed by evidence, eventually admitting to be on the scene and firing his gun. But it would take 4 more days to locate another occupant in the Honda, suspecting that Glendarius Tate was one of the other passengers in the car. So they first go to Mr. Tate's job just for a chat.
Thank you, sir. Sergeant Black, Athens Clark County Police. This is Detective Lister. Thank you very much. Do you have any idea why we would be here to talk to you?
Now, I know my friend can know about me.
Who's your friend?
Anthony
Anthony? Anthony what?
Brown.
Okay. Well, that's part of it. Mr. Tate, how do you spell your first name?
GLG.
Say again.
GLENDARIUS.
Where are you staying?
Martin Luther King.
What's your actual address on there?
MLK Parkway.
And that's where you stay?
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Do you stay over at Highland Park sometimes?
Highland Park.
Yeah. No?
Okay. Have you recently had to get a new Power Properties ID at all?
Power Property.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, I got a new one.
when did you do that?
I been got it like when I got hired on a week ago.
So you've been hired on a week ago?
Probably like 2 weeks ago. No, yeah, 2 weeks now.
Doggone, man, that's probably not the way you want to start a new job. The employees are probably around the corner like, hey, you see the new guy in there with the police?
And when did you get the new ID?
When
Did you lose your old one?
I say before I got hired on, but they had gave me another one because that other one I just had, we were messing up. They had took it through it.
Okay. Well, I know you lost one because I have it. Any idea where it might have dropped? Okay. Do you know why Mr. Brown was arrested?
They said something about some murder or something. And I was like, what the world? I was talking to my mom.
His mom told you? Okay. When's the last time you saw Mr. Brown?
Mom,
When was the last time you saw him?
I haven't seen him recently.
If you had to guess, how long has it been?
I can't even think about when last time I seen Nick.
You don't remember the last time you were with him? You ever been in his car?
Yeah, that's my partner. He's my homeboy, but I haven't been with him. I've been working.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
In my 4th month, probably my 5th.
Okay.
But I know I probably left some stuff in the car though before. I know I got some jackets and stuff all in the car.
Okay.
When would have been the most recent time you left something in his car?
I know I had left I had left a gray jacket in that. Well, it was a long time ago. Like, I ain't even seen it in a long time. I ain't even thinking about that, nothing.
Okay. Do you have Instagram at all?
Instagram?
Yeah.
No Instagram.
No Instagram? Okay. Facebook?
No Facebook. Twitter. Snapchat.
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
So his mom told you about the murder charge? She tell you what happened?
she didn't tell me. His cousins, like Atlanta, was telling me and called me. They asked me did I know, and I was like, nah, I ain't know nothing about it. I said I haven't talked to niggas.
They say what happened or why he got charged? Or?
They just said Nick got locked up for murder.
Okay. Can you tell me what you were doing over this weekend?
This weekend,
Yeah.
I was with my son.
Where is that at?
Stone Hill.
Okay. Let's start with like Friday. What were you doing Friday?
Friday, I had to work Friday and Saturday.
Okay. What'd you work from?
I worked from 6 in the morning till 4 o'clock.
Okay. Where'd you go from there?
I took a shower.
That was Friday or Saturday.
Friday.
Both.
Both
Both?
days you worked that
Okay.
time? 6 a.m. to 4 p.m.?
Yeah. Fridays I got up. Saturdays I get off at 2:30.
Okay.
Okay. Did you go anywhere Friday night
Friday
after you went home?
Nah.
You stayed home over there at MLK the rest of the day? How about Saturday?
Yeah. I ain't going nowhere Saturday either. But I went to TJ Maxx. I went to go buy because I don't have another baby. I went to go TJ Maxx. I went to what it's called? Is it Marshall? It's on across the street from TJ Maxx. I went over there. And I did some more stuff with my baby mom and my son. But I really went shopping Saturday.
So you were with your baby's mom just doing shopping? Who's she?
Camilla Parks.
Do you have a phone number for her? How do you normally contact her?
I used to call her daddy. Because we be getting into it. She had blocked me.
Is that usually the best number to get her then? Is her dad?
I got her number.
Okay.
It's 706.
So you're with her. What time do you think you got home or got done with shopping?
About like, either like, bro, I say like, what time do the thing close? About like 10 or something.
PM?
Yeah, like 10 now. I told you I had to work. Got out of work, took a shower, ate and stuff.
Okay.
Got my son dressed and stuff.
Where'd you go from there?
Where?
From shopping, where did you go home or?
Yeah, I took a shower, went home. And she came and got me, and we went out.
Okay. Did you stay home from there or did you go anywhere else?
I went to her house.
So you went, not home, but you went to her house. Did you stay there?
Yeah.
So yeah? Yeah. Where is that at?
That's, I don't know the address, but it's like in Stonehead. I don't know the exact address.
Okay. How old is she?
17,
How old are you?
20.
Okay. So you went over there, stayed with her at Stonehenge. You stay there all night? Okay. Sunday, what'd you do?
Sunday, I think I went out.
Stayed over at her place all day?
Probably.
When did you finally go home? Oh, so you haven't been home yet? Do you normally kind of just stay with her, or?
Sometimes when we doing good, but like I be back and forth at home and stuff.
So you mostly kind of stay with her?
Sometimes I'll be at home. That's why I say it's like
Do you stay with her unless you guys are having issues?
it's like sometimes I just be going home, just be by myself.
Sure. Did you go to a party or anything over the weekend? Wouldn't be any reason for you to be on any cameras or camera footage or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Do you have a phone number for Anthony? No? Okay.
What's your phone number?
404.
Okay. So the reason we're here talking to you, I'm just going to tell you, Anthony was absolutely involved in a shooting over the weekend, and when we did a search of the vehicle that was involved, which was the vehicle that they actually did the shooting in, your ID was sitting in there.
The hell, he left his ID in the car. He might as well just sat there and waited for the cops to get there.
My ID?
Yeah,
I got my
your,
ID.
Your power partner's ID.
My power partner,
So that's why I'm asking you, like, when did you
that's
leave
my
it in
partner.
there?
I be in this car, but like I ain't been with him recently.
Okay. So if you had to guess, how long has it been since you left your ID in?
Probably went to like 4 IDs.
So you've replaced your ID several times here?
That's why I said I had another one, but they had took it because it stopped working, and they just gave me one. I got hired on.
Did it used to say Power Partners, and do the new ones now say Spire? Or do they always say Power Partners?
They always say power partner.
Okay.
Or the other ones they be giving me, they be looking the same.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you, do you by chance have locations turned on your phone? No, you turn that off? Do you know if you turn that on or off? Because it's on by default. So you'd have to actually go in there and turn it off. So have you gone in there and actually turned it off? No? Okay. So a very easy way for us to show that you were or were not involved would be to just check your phone locations and do that. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
But what?
you can.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
You mind if I take a look?
My locations.
Hey, do me a favor. Can you set the phone down for a second? Okay. You're very nervous now. Your hands.
No,
are...
I was trying to find my location.
Hold on. Just relax.
But I can't find it.
Just set it down for a second, okay?
Alright.
Go ahead, set the phone down. Glenn, put the phone down.
Alright.
Okay. Glenn, slide the phone over. Let's stop dealing with the phone. Thank you.
Man, Glenn over there like it's Mission Impossible. He's trying to blow that phone up. He's like, man, how do I self-destruct this phone?
Do you put your hands down? It's fine.
You good?
So
We just
listen.
want to talk.
Glenn, I know you're nervous, man. It's very obvious because your hands are literally like shaking while you're doing that. Were you there at the party?
No, I wasn't.
Were you with him in the car?
No, I was not with you.
Okay, because it's clear that there's something that's making you nervous. What is making you nervous?
Saying like y'all just making me nervous, but like I wasn't in the car though.
Okay. I understand being nervous just talking to the police in general, but, you know, we're not...
Really, like, cause I don't even supposed to be at my baby mama's house. But like that was a long time ago. But like,
Is it because there's a bond condition or something? It's like that you're worried about?
what?
Okay, well look,
We're not concerned about violating your bond or
we're
whatever you got
worried
going on.
about a murder.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and here's the thing. And I'm just going to tell you, I'll be very honest with you. There is video out of Bethel. There's actually video of the shooting in and of itself.
Yeah.
And that video is going off for enhancements and things like that. And it gradually, once again, ends up happening was that comes back. My understanding is they're going to be able to pull that thing up to the point of being able to see faces, things like that, and actually recognizing people.
Yeah.
Here's things that I know for a fact. I know for a fact that Anthony Brown was driving that car. I know for a fact that your ID is sitting in the back of that car right there on the floorboard. There's not a whole bunch of stuff in there. And it's sitting right there like someone might have dropped it. So here's the thing. It is a murder investigation. Somebody lost their life. If you're in the car, it will absolutely be discovered. That's just kind of a factual thing, because what's going to end up happening is several things put people in different locations, whether it be their phone records, their DNA being in at certain locations, video surveillance, all that. If you're in the car, that's okay. What we would like to know is, if you were there, the perspective of what happened on each side, because there's different stories to each events. And
Like, I was talking to my boy, like, 'cause he cool with the person who died.
Okay.
And he said that the folk was saying that he was with somebody. And then, like, the partner, they said that he had money and stuff in his pocket and it was gone and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's all I know. And they said the person who was with said they got in a shootout with Nick. But they said they had deleted all their stuff and stuff like that.
Who deleted it? What do you mean by deleted their stuff? Like their Instagram, or like they went quiet?
That's why I said I feel like my partner didn't do that. And he was like, I feel like your partner didn't do that. He said, I feel like it was the person he was with, because they said everything got your call was missing. They said, and then they said they ain't been checking in with their mom. Like his mom.
Well, who's that?
Huh?
Who's that not checking in with their mama?
He said the people he was with.
Well, who?
She said that she had called and said they were like, they couldn't find him, but they had dropped his car off in Pinewood.
Okay, so they said they dropped off the other dude's car at Pinewood.
The dude was I don't even know him though.
So who are the people that you're hearing are actually in that car then, or who's not checking in or whatnot?
They said there'd be some people in 288. They be coming from 288.
Okay.
You said people from 288?
Yeah.
And who is telling you this information?
My boy Zay and Snipe.
Do they work here?
Yeah. They was just like telling me.
Are they working here now?
Yeah. We went on break, but they told me right when I was going on break to come here.
From Zay, and what's the other one?
Snipe.
Snipe?
Yeah, they said they been over there with the family and stuff.
You know their real names?
No, I don't know their real name. Cause they came back, they were like, bro, that's your partner and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's my partner, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. They were like, I feel you, bro, I can't be mad at you.
Now, your partner, he's EBE, EBK?
Who?
Anthony.
Anthony, I just know Anthony by playing basketball in
Okay.
school. That's why I said, like, I don't see Nick doing no stuff like that.
When I spoke with Nick, he said that he was from Uptown. What does that mean?
Uptown?
Yeah.
West side?
Outside? Okay.
He from Laverty Glen. I said I met Nick like in 5th, 6th grade, and we've been close since. But
So they told you that what the guy who got shot was shooting at little Nick?
well, I don't know. I haven't even talked to Nick about it. He ain't called me or nothing.
But what did they tell you? What did you hear?
I heard somebody said they got in a shootout with Nick though. That's all I heard. They got in a shootout with Nick.
And who did they think was involved in that? Who did they say was involved?
They said some Laylo, 288, and some other folks. But I don't know no 288 folks. Because I'm from the west side and that's east side.
Okay.
And was it a person nicknamed 288? Or was it...
They called Pinewood
Just-
288.
Yeah. But other than Layla, was there any other nicknames for anyone involved?
When you say 288, and you say they're called Pinewood 288, are you basically referring to they're just saying it was Laylo and people from 288?
He said...
Or is that a person?
Okay, like, Zay, my partner, he said, bro, I don't feel like Nick did. I said, I know Nick didn't do that. He said, when the mom called, she said they answered the phone and they said that they got out running and they lost him. And they brought his car back. Exactly what they said.
Zay and Snipe, do they know because they're involved,
They
or?
was at his family house.
Okay, so they just know because they were there when they were talking about it? Do you know their real names?
Nah.
What does Zay look like?
He got dreads. I work with him in the back.
Yeah, what describe it to me?
He got dreads. He kind of tall, like about a little bit taller than me.
How older than you?
He like about the same size.
How tall are you?
Like 6 foot.
Would you say you and Nick are about the same height?
I think Nick looks taller than me.
Okay.
If we told HR, hey, we need to talk to Zay and Snipe, are they going to know who you're talking about?
They might know Zay could, like, they ain't got too many Zays in here now. That's fire folk, but Snipe, I don't know his real name. He just started working.
Does Fernando know Zay and Snipe? You don't know? Let's see this out here.
And they came to you and talked to you because they're kind of confronting you about.
They know Nick, my partner.
Okay.
And they asked me about it, and I was like, bro, I don't know nothing about it.
They make any threats towards you?
Nah, no. Yes.
Because you are cool.
They were just like, me, I ain't.
Why would you think that Nick wouldn't have been involved? Just
Might have been involved in it. Cause I don't see why they got a problem with each other.
okay, there would be no reason.
Yeah.
Who are you looking for?
He said Zay.
Say, is that the guy work with you? The one who was working
Yeah.
with you?
Yeah, Zay.
Say, you want him?
Yeah, if he's here.
Well, okay, maybe it's at lunch. That's the problem.
If you can give me their real names, I'll step out so they can talk.
I can. Let me look for that one. So I think I get
So they wouldn't expect that there would be some kind of beef between him, well, Brown, and I guess whoever else was involved.
Well, let me ask this. Would your partner, would he go to an RTG party?
Him?
No, your Anthony.
Nick. No.
Nick, would he go to an RTG party? Why not?
No.
Why wouldn't he?
He ain't just for their side.
Because it's not for their
He
side.
don't hang with him like. He might want to hang.
But Zay and Snipe,
They just from Clark since, see the show.
Okay.
They just played basketball with the person. But they said they haven't talked to him since high school. You know, they are older than him.
would Nick go to 288 Bailey Street? What would happen if he did?
I don't think nothing happened. I just seen Nick on the east side, like, hanging around on playing basketball and stuff, but like, ain't nothing there. Nick ain't never had no problem with nobody.
Okay.
Good with that.
Well, apparently not real good with everybody.
I mean, when I talked with Nick, Nick said that people at the party didn't like him.
At what party?
The one that, what was it, Giovanni was at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Party when this all happened. Well, let me. I'm going to change. Let's change questions here a little bit. Let me ask. Do you know what's his name? Frank Monago.
Frank Monago.
Yeah.
Lil Frank?
Manigo.
Monago. Okay. You know him?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he hang out with Anthony? Okay. Do you know? What's the other guy's name? Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle
Kyle
Cowan?
Cowan.
You know him?
You know him?
Do you know Jordan Gresham?
Travasio.
Or
Trey Gresham. You know them at all? Jordan has got like frosted tips that kind of sort of almost explode from his head. Does that sound familiar? It's kind of the best way I can describe it as. Okay. But you know,
Frank Manigo and Kyle. We played football and basketball with each other.
okay, they live at Gordon State. They still up there? They come back though, right?
Sometime.
Okay. You know
Kyle
Williamson?
had caught. Huh?
Williamson? I'm trying to remember the guy's first name. Richardson?
Will Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play football. He go to school. Up there.
William Richardson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know him too. And all these guys are all friends? Okay. You ever seen Anthony with guns? that's a yes. You're going no, but you're also going yes. So I just need you to be
I
honest
don't
with
see
me.
him with guns,
Okay.
but I'm like,
Have you seen these other guys like Frank and them with guns? Never.
I ain't never seen Frank like that.
Do you recognize that photo at all, or the people in that photo? Who are the people in this photo?
People you said.
On the left side of the photo, who is that?
The left, this right here?
Yeah.
Nick.
Okay. Who's in the middle?
Kyle.
Kyle. And who's on the other side, sitting on the counter? Who's that?
Frank.
Frank.
But
What do
he was
they
in
What do
Gordon's-
they have in their hands?
That's not theirs.
Yeah, but what's in their hands?
Guns. But I'm saying that's
Rifles, right? They have like rifles in their hands.
That's not theirs.
Whose are they?
I don't know, but I know for sure they don't got no guns like that. Really got money like two handguns like that.
Okay.
Think they would have borrowed them from someone?
Nah, I don't think nobody gonna get on a gun.
Are they together pretty often?
Who?
Frank and Kyle and all them. Are they
But they
always?
ain't going to state. It was at school.
How do you know they're at school this weekend?
Yeah, he called him.
Who did?
Well, Frank, not Frank, Kyle called him. He was like, bro, you heard what happened to Nick? I said, yeah. He said, that shit crazy, bro. He said he was talking to his mom and shit. I was like, what his mom saying? He said that they said Nick was on the shootout and he getting tried with murder. Nah, fuck.
Okay.
Alright, ain't Kyle had money, man.
And who was it that called you?
Kyle,
You have his number?
I don't have it, so like, I don't save the numbers.
I mean, if you can find it, that may help him out because I'm going to tell you, absolutely, his name's come up.
He's not looking in contacts, he's looking somewhere else, so you might want to have him put his phone down.
Yeah.
And there, look.
Well, I looked at FaceTime because he FaceTimed me.
Look,
I looked right
hear
here.
me out, man. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Put the phone down. I understand, or you understand.
Yeah, I had no reason why-
Hear me out, all right? I've just been watching you. We all have a lot of experience, okay? What you're telling us and what your body's telling us is something completely different, okay? Now, I will tell you, because we have dealt with this over and over and over again, and you can take it however you want. I'm just telling you how it is, okay? This is your one opportunity to tell these investigators, look, man, this is what I know, this is where we're at, and this is how I can help you. If you weren't involved with it,
I wasn't
well,
involved.
look, hear me out. Even if you're just in the car, whatever, they need to hear that, because at the end of the day, we're gonna find out, and we're gonna get all that information. And
I can't tell you. Who
and
was in the car.
if we catch you in lies, that's not gonna help you out. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, it's 2023, man.
Yeah.
We have ways of figuring things out, but this is your one opportunity to have a conversation with. All right?
Alright, time. I was looking through here, but
So he FaceTimed you via Facebook or?
I got a face on my phone. They like, I got hella numbers, you know. I think it's.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to change about the statement you've made?
No.
Okay. So here's the thing, and he's right, Glenn. I'm not going to necessarily say that I know you're involved. I'm going to say that there's a lot of evidence that we are going to be combing through that's going to show us exactly who was involved. Because here's the reality: it's all on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, every bit of it. Even the car leaving, the car driving there, the car driving back, them going to Bethel, them loading the guns into the car in Bethel to go over there to have the shootout. It's not going to take too long to get stuff enhanced, to pull faces and things like that.
I mean, is there something different for you now? Because you're shaking your head no as we're talking about Bethel and video.
Probably like.
Well, so he is right. Your body language is very much saying that you've got some information with concerns.
I
It's
mean,
like
you
you
started-
probably know who was in that car.
Started sweating.
Cause like I don't supposed to be at baby mama house, but like baby jump like so
We've already established
that's
that
why
the
I
baby's
said
mama
after
thing.
that. Then I just like
So we've already cleared out the baby's mama thing,
that's
but
what
you're
I said.
still super nervous. My guess would be is you know who was in the car. If you weren't in the car, then you know who was involved. At least there's been some discussion or whatnot.
I heard.
Okay, so
but I
who'd you
don't
hear is in the
know.
car?
I ain't hear nobody in the car.
Who'd you hear is in the car, Glenn?
I heard they said they seen Nick do it, and I was like, fuck,
Okay.
that's all I heard.
Who's they?
Zay
Okay.
talked to me. He said they seen Nick on camera having a shootout with him. And then they said the person, somebody texted said he had a shootout with Lil Nick, but like he said he don't know where the person.
Who texted and said they had a shootout with Nick?
They said the dude lay low or some shit like that.
Laylo?
Well, no, it's some 288 boys.
No, you know.
288, like
Trendy?
trendy.
Mm-hmm.
OT.
That's his partner too. They said something about him, but I don't know for real.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
why I don't. That's why I don't want to
So
give
now
up.
is
my name.
Trendy? Is he the guy you're scared of?
I'm not scared to know, but I don't want to say
Should be.
that. I don't want to say that name. Bro. I don't want me to get involved in it.
But you are involved. And here's the thing, and maybe it hadn't kicked in for you yet. You are super involved. What we're here right now is to try to take you out of being involved because
Yeah.
you know what happens that
How I'm
messes.
involved?
I'm about to explain it to you. You know what makes you have a real bad day?
Yeah.
When your license is in a car that was used to go do a drive-by and
But
murder
that's
somebody.
my partner though. You gotta understand.
I get it.
I leave stuff in there, but
Yeah,
like,
you
I
be
would-
there. Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Do you know how bad it looks when your ID is in a car that 4 guys went and shot some dude in the head?
I know how bad it was.
So it doesn't look good. So
It's
that's
actually
why-
what could technically be considered probable cause to arrest somebody for murder. What we're trying to do is sit down, talk to you, get your side, clear that up, because I don't want to just make the assumption that just because your ID there means that you were
That
there.
means I was in there.
But you're real nervous. Your hands are shaking. It's clear that you've got information. What I want you to do is be able to push yourself as far away from the situation as possible. So whatever information you've got, now's the time to lay it all on the table. And for the statement of, let me help you out here, for the statement of, I don't want to be involved, does not work anymore
No.
because you are absolutely involved.
But
And there's no way-
I'm not.
Well, the
involved.
thing is, too, we're
not
here,
involved.
we're talking with just you.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we're sitting here talking with your friends. It's not like we're sitting here talking with Nick's partners. It's you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your opportunity.
So that's the thing is, Glenn, you're past the point of not being involved because your ID was in the car, which means you are forever in this police report. You're forever in this investigation.
Okay.
And the question is whether or not
Whether or not you were
you're
actually-
a suspect or are you just an involved party but to say I don't want to be involved, we're past that point.
I ain't say I want to be involved. I just don't really know what's going on. You feel me?
Well, you know exactly
Well,
what's
and
going
that's-
on.
that's
I
what we're trying to say.
don't know what's going on. I ain't been hearing it from him.
Your ID was found inside of the car.
Alright,
We know that car was used in a drive-by,
alright.
and people inside of that car shot at Mr. McDavid and shot him in the head.
Okay.
Okay? So, us finding your ID in there, connecting those dots, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Finding your ID in there is what makes it not look good, right?
Alright.
Do you agree with that? It
I
doesn't
know.
look good.
What can I do about it?
Well,
That's why we're
what
having
you
a
can-
conversation.
What you can do about that is by talking to us and taking yourself out of the situation, okay? So by talking with us about what you know, if you happen to be there, if you didn't happen to be there, whatever, but being 100% honest with us, so then we can check the box and say, okay, Glenn wasn't part of this.
So I'm going to tell you, yes,
Or
what
Glenn just saw something. and that
what
was
can
it.
I do about that? Right? You can tell me the names.
The names
Do you
you
want-
heard?
Start talking to him, or
I don't
you?
have it.
Take mine.
Do you want to take one?
Well, y'all know more about the case.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. If he'll 10-12, that's fine. So here's the thing. I can tell you the best way of getting yourself out of it. If you know the names of the people in that car, then you need to give it to
Talking
us.
about Nick car?
Yes.
I told you I ain't even talking to Nick.
Okay. If you had to guess who was in Nick's car, who would you guess?
I'm
Yeah, you. Listen, man, he's your partner. There's no way you don't know
Yeah,
who
like,
he's wrong with.
everybody be with Nick. Everybody be with everybody. So
Okay, who's Nick gonna go do a drive-by with? Be straight.
I never
Because these,
seen
I'm
Nick
gonna
do a
tell you,
drive-by.
and you know, I understand not wanting to give up buddies and be a snitch and all that shit, but here's facts, Glenn. Facts.
Yeah, facts.
Facts are, these guys, if they're in the car, they made whatever choices they made,
Yeah.
right? But who can say that you weren't in that car better than them?
Who?
That's a question. Who can say you were not in that car to do that drive-by and kill that guy better than them? Nobody, right? So if you're providing the names of the other people who were in that car because you know that's who went, because
Yeah, they was
everyone's
saying-
been talking.
I heard everybody, they was saying a lot of folk names, but like,
Okay. Who are
was
they saying is with Nick?
They was saying a lot of folk names. They
Okay.
said something about AJ Dummy, saying something about some other folk, and I was like, these folks at Gordon State. Yeah. So how?
So they're saying it's guys from Gordon State? Okay. And when you say guys from Gordon State, you mean like Frank and Kyle?
They ain't saying Frank or Kyle name.
Well, how many guys are at Gordon State? Who's AJ?
That's my partner. He played football too, basketball.
At Gordon State.
I don't think he played basketball at Gordon State, but he played basketball and football at Clark Central. They said he was doing, I was like, AJ. Then they said his mom and dad were talking to them. They were telling him he wasn't involved with it and stuff like that. I don't know why they ain't got involved with it.
So I know you said that Nick wouldn't go out and do a drive-by. That's just something you don't think he'd do, right?
No.
Which of his friends would maybe want to do a drive-by and maybe convince Nick to go with him? Because maybe Nick didn't want to ultimately go do that. If that's what you truly believe. But someone did. Someone convinced him to take them there and to do that. So that's what I want to understand is who of his friend group would have made that bad decision.
Who is AJ, by the way?
AJ Jules.
Jules? Jewels? You don't know what AJ stands for, though?
Yeah. AJ
Yeah.
Jules. AJ Jules.
What's the AJ, though? Or is the J just the Jules and you're just not remembering the first name?
Antonio.
Antonio Jules?
Antonio Jules. AJ Jules.
Okay. And he's at Gordon State?
Yeah. Because they said his mom was calling too. They were like, you heard about Nick? Like, my coach has been calling me about Nick too. I was like, yeah, I heard about it. Like,
Okay.
I said, I hope Nick can do nothing like that.
You got a number for AJ?
I don't got AJ, man.
You know his mama?
Yeah, I know his mom.
Who's his mama?
Miss Jules. I call her Miss Jules from school. She
You got her number at all?
She be doing my tests.
She does your taxes?
Yeah. But she talked to the folks' parents and stuff, and she, like, told them, like, AJ didn't have nothing to do with it.
Why would they have
Talk to
assumed that
whose
in the first
parents?
place?
They said...
Talk to Nick's parents?
No, she talked to the people, like, the
Rambo's parents?
yeah.
Does he go by Rambo, right?
They was calling him...
So all these folks are like talking back and forth in the street, like calling everyone's parents.
yeah, they been saying everybody. They been trying to say everybody had something to do with it. Because they even called me and said, bro, you went with Nick. I was like, nah, I went with Nick. What happened to Nick? They were like, bro, Nick got
Well, that's the other issue is people are saying.
That's
you
what
were
I'm
with Nick.
saying. They've been trying
So
to say
you understand
everybody.
you understand the problem that we run
Yeah,
into.
I just said that though. I said, why they keep trying to say everybody was with Nick? Yeah.
No, it doesn't help that you're ID'd in the car. That's just facts. So I'm going to tell you, here's one thing I'm going to do. I need to get your phone.
I need my phone.
Well, let me explain to you why I need to get your phone.
Can I call my dad?
Hold on. No,
I can't call
go
my
ahead,
dad.
go ahead and put the phone down for a second, okay?
Alright.
Because I'm going to explain to you why I need it, and you're going to sit back. And when I'm done explaining to you why I need it, you're gonna absolutely say, I just said put the phone
Oh, my
down.
fault.
No.
You can keep talking. I just want to call my dad.
Okay.
I feel like I'm comfortable with my dad being on the phone.
All right, whatever. So, Remember I talked about location stuff?
Yeah.
You know the best thing that's going to show that you were hanging out at your girlfriend's house and not going and doing a murder? Your phone.
But like, how I supposed to be getting home if you got my phone?
Well, for all it cares, what we can do is do a consent download today, put it on this thing, and give it right back to you. All we got to do is pull that data out. Is that something you're willing to do today?
Yeah,
Or is there a better time to set it
Go
up?
ahead and call. Can you set up? And I need to go ahead and call somebody.
No, because we got to actually take the phone, so I need you to actually put the phone down and stop using it.
Alright.
Okay.
You can look at it, but I'm trying to get like somebody.
But so here's it. In order for me to get data points off, we got to actually download it.
Alright.
That's why I want, because honestly,
I just feel like it's a crap.
Are you
I
trying to get a ride home? Is that why you're calling? Like, what is your point of calling someone right now?
Alright, I want to let them know like they can get my phone. Nobody else. Kiki, where you at? You at work? Well, you know what happened to Lil Nick, what Daddy told you what happened to Nick. You can watch it. You can watch it.
okay, as long as we watch it. I just want to make sure you're not deleting stuff off.
For notice, I swear.
Well, look, the best way for us to be able to clear your name from this is through that location data.
Yep.
Okay? That's the best way that we can do it. Because if we can say that you weren't there, you weren't there.
Alright.
Okay?
So it actually helps you out, and I know it sucks.
Hey, Alexis, call me right back.
Okay, so that's
And it sucks. I know you don't want to lose your phone.
No, I don't
Okay?
want
But we're not trying to take it. Okay? What we want to do is be able to make a copy of it and then give it back to you.
yep.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Can you do it in front of me though?
It
I feel
downloads,
like-
No,
it
well,
downloads
so
the data.
we actually have to put it on a system to do that, but we can do it while you're
so you
waiting.
gotta take my phone away from the job.
Yeah, we got to take it to the police
It's
department.
got to go to forensics.
So either that, or else we need to take it and just do a search warrant.
Either way,
You
we
can get my
do.
phone, but like,
Yeah, either way, we do need to collect
But-
it today. Okay.
So, okay, I need you to go ahead and hang that up because
why is nobody answering my phone, bro?
that's always how it works when you need them. All right, so let me go ahead and get it. Is it locked? Go ahead and lock it. So let me slide it on over here.
But y'all need the password to get into it.
Yep, and I don't have the password, so you know I can't go into it without your consent, right? So here's what we'll do.
But that's why I want to call somebody because I know I need
Well,
like,
let me
I
ask
can
you
have
this.
a lawyer and stuff about my phone.
Yeah, sir.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So what happens with the phone is it's
Like
considered
y'all can
exigent.
just take my phone without like.
So the
Because
phone
my
itself.
thing was in the thing.
Yeah, because you could
I had to
technically
talk to
destroy
my
a phone,
dad.
things like that.
So think about it. If someone wanted to, and I'm not saying that you would do this,
Yeah.
but if someone wanted to, and we said, "Hey, we need to get your phone. We believe there's evidence on it," and then that person says, "Oh, I'll give it to you later," and then they go and delete everything, or they hit it with a hammer.
Why would I hit it with
I'm
a
not saying you are. Listen,
I'll
I'm
give it to
giving-
you.
I'm
But
giving
like,
you a
I
hypothetical.
don't want to be at
Okay.
work without my.
So here's the thing. What we can do, when is the best time that you would like to come and we do the consent form and get it downloaded and get it back to you? We can probably get you a ride. I can probably get a.
How I'm gonna get a ride?
Well,
How I'm gonna get in contact with
if
anybody
you
with my
hold on,
phone?
if you listen to me, I'm trying to explain it. I can probably get a patrol guy to come over here and drive you over to the police department. We can fill out the paperwork and immediately
No.
put it
I
on
want
there,
my
and then they can
family
give you your
around.
ride back.
No, I want my family.
You want your family around?
Okay.
I want my parents around and stuff.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, around when you download it.
well, we just tried to call them several times. When do you think that you would want to come up and meet with us, or if I gave you a card, could you reach out and then we could set up a time for you to come in, and it can be today, that's fine, and we can sit down and
It gotta be today. You got.
I'm
you
fine.
Take my phone.
I'm fine with that. Listen,
Yeah.
I don't want to hold on to your phone any longer than I need to.
Yes.
I'm just trying to think what's the most convenient thing for you, because honestly, here's the thing: your name's in it.
All right.
I want to take it out.
Okay.
And that's going to aid me in doing that. And that's pull the location, all that stuff out there. That's the kind of stuff that allows us to be able to say, hey, look, his phone was actually over here right where he said it was. We can now, even though his ID is in the car and people are saying that he was in the car, because you yourself already said that people were saying on the streets you did it. that you were in that car?
No, they said they asked me was I was. And we were
Well,
like,
they're asking you for a reason, right?
you know.
They're asking you because they're hearing on the street you were in that car. And it doesn't help when we hear it because, you know, we're hearing the same stuff, right?
You know, I ain't heard it. Though. I heard folks
Well,
asking, but
why are they asking you?
Because that's my partner.
Yeah. But why they're asking you because the assumption is what? They're asking you because they're thinking that you were with him.
Yeah.
Why else ask? You know who else they're telling? The police. They're telling the police that you know who was in that car? Glenn,
Oh yeah.
Kyle, Frank. You know, they're saying names like that. And that's why I'm saying pull location stuff out and whatnot. That's actually going to help you out as far as getting your name out.
We're not
Okay.
looking to take your phone.
Not just trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
So,
I just feel like I just gonna come around y'all when I do it. Like,
yeah, we're not going to do it until there's a little form. Have you sign off on. We take it over there, put it on the machine. How big is it, like gigabyte wise? Like 128, 64. Okay, so I don't know how long it will take, but usually.
That usually depends on how long it'll take, the size of the device. That's
Yeah.
all. And basically, you know, once you fill all that out, they plug it into this machine. The machine then just makes a copy of it. And that's it. It doesn't delete anything. It doesn't take any of your contacts.
And then we hand it
You
back.
have
to
your
you.
photos, you know, everything that you want. Like, we're not taking anything from you.
my photos.
Whatever is on the phone, it's just
They gonna
making
be
a
in
copy.
the
It's just
I
making
don't
a
want a
copy.
copy of my photos.
We want to look at the location. We want to look at specific things. We're not
Yeah.
sitting here wanting to go through your photos. We don't want to go through all that other stuff. And the thing is,
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. We are going to look at your photos, probably, and your videos.
Why?
Because here's the thing. I want to see if you're there holding an AK-47 or if you're there holding a gun. I want to see if you're there like,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna-
bro,
I ain't
EBE
gonna-
forever.
No, I'm not EB. I'm not none of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have no guns. But like, there's guns in the phone.
Photos of you with guns? Okay.
But I don't got no gun. I don't have no gun.
is there anything on your phone that's gonna connect you to this?
Y'all gonna look at my photo. You gonna be like, oh, he's gang banging. No, I ain't no gang banging. None of that.
Are you stacking?
No, I don't stack. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I go up. Like,
What's that for?
go ahead, you know, she keep going like this. I be in
That ain't going to help you. I'm going to tell you, that ain't going to help you. So there's going to be pictures of you throwing gang signs.
That's what I'm
with
saying. I
guns.
know that's not gonna help me, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying.
But the
Okay.
location can.
Let me
Yeah,
ask
the
you.
location can help me, bro. But like,
I want you to be straight with me. Were you in Bethel this
Bethel
weekend?
Homes?
Yeah, this past weekend.
I have been to Bethel Homes.
Okay. Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I ain't been nowhere. I said I had been to Bethel Homes.
No, you said you were with your girlfriend or
I
you were at
was
home.
with my girlfriend.
At Bethel?
No, I was
Did
at
you
my
visit
family
Bethel
house.
Homes at all this past weekend?
I'm not saying Bethel anytime, like this past weekend. Were you in Bethel?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Were you there that night? Be straight. That's a yes. Okay.
I can tell
I
by
was
your
there
body
at
language.
1 o'clock. Like
Go ahead.
1:30.
Who was in the car?
I don't not know who was in the car.
Okay. What actually, if you've got some information that helps out your buddy, tell us what happened. If they got shot at first and they're shooting back, get it. Self-defense, fine with it. But the problem is no one wants to say shit. So what's going to end up happening is your buddy is going to go down for murder because he's got nothing. I'm just going to tell you that. He's got no defense, nothing. His car is clearly on there. His tag is pulled up. And there's a whole bunch of guys with rifles and everything else shooting a dude in the head.
And we've got video from Bethel too, of a large group loitering out there, okay? You said you were out there around 1 a.m.? Okay, we got you on camera.
If you're out there, you're going to be on camera. That's facts.
There's a large group out there.
I ain't gonna be on them.
You're not going to be on the camera? Why is that?
I ain't go out there and chill. When I picked up some love.
If you went out there, did you go towards Anthony's car?
Maybe.
What were you driving?
I was driving. I wasn't even driving. I was riding with my homeboy.
Okay.
In what car?
His mama car.
Who's your homeboy?
Mine.
Myron. Okay, that's another name I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard he was actually involved.
I was saying everybody.
Actually, no. Myron was with Brown that night.
He
With
was?
Nick.
Yeah, he was in the back. But like, he took me home.
Man, you know you done messed up when you pick an alibi and find out they were involved in the case too. Boy, he better off saying he took his tricycle to get there.
What was he driving?
He driving his mama car.
What's
His mama being who?
Hmm?
Who's his mom? You don't know his mom?
Nah, he just drove his mama car. Like, I was with my baby mama. I told him, I was like, take me home. He took me
What
home.
kind of car is he drive?
He don't got no car. He got his
Well,
mama.
what is he driving now? He's in his mom's car. What kind of drive? Silver Honda?
Nah, it's not no Honda.
Is it like a Nissan or something? Or
Like
it's a small sedan though, right?
what the little sign is, like,
It's like a little 4-door car, right?
photo car.
Parks right next to Anthony, right? Right next to Nick. No, I mean, yes or no? You were there.
Shrugging your shoulders like, yeah, so.
I don't.
You were there,
can't-
and I
don't-
saw the
don't
video.
know.
Here's the thing.
All right.
You were there, and I saw the video.
Wow.
I
If
watched
you-
hours of it, man.
And intention, because it looks like the guns come from his car and go into Nick's car.
And actually, you would be consistent for the height and weight of the person that gets out of the car carrying a rifle.
Nah.
Were you wearing what kind of clothes were you wearing that night? At least to give me that, so that I can know whether or not you were actually in that car or not.
I had on my blue jacket. I had on my forces, and I had on some blue jean pants.
Okay.
But I told you I didn't get out and go talk to them.
So you stayed in the car.
Yeah, I pulled up mine.
So Myron pulled
Yeah.
up with you.
Yeah, and then we left. I was like, y'all take
Okay.
me home. They
Were there
got
guns
me.
in the car that they got out of the car?
I feel like they got a gun. Like,
Okay. Out of Myron's car, did guns come out of Myron's car?
Did guns go into Myron's car when y'all left?
pulled up. They took me. And then I didn't see them leave. Like,
Okay.
left.
Did you see the rifles? The little Draco or whatnot? All right, Glenn. At this point, you've kind of told us some falsehoods. I appreciate you coming clean now. I need you to totally come clean.
Okay.
Because
You've given us part of it. Okay? And that's what we're asking for.
That's all I'm
Honesty. Okay?
Okay.
We asked for it early on, but now we're getting
I'm being honest with you.
I'm gonna.
I was with my baby mama the whole
I'm
day.
gonna ask you straight.
Yeah.
Did you get into that car and go over there to where the shooting happened?
No.
Were you there during the shooting? Were you there after the shooting? Like had contact with Anthony afterwards?
Like, I ain't talked to Anthony.
That's a
I
yes.
ain't talked to him after.
Your body language just told me
I
yes.
said I didn't talk to him after.
Okay. Who came home or who came back to Bethel with Anthony? Who was in that car?
You said
It was already out
Because
there.
right now, do you know who I've got in that car? I've got Anthony Brown and you. So if you want to take yourself out of the car, then you put some other people
Wait,
in it.
you just said they were already out there?
Yeah, it would be already folks
So
out
when you
there.
got to Bethel, they were
Everybody-
already out there?
Everybody was out there.
Okay. You didn't see anyone get in and out of Anthony's car?
No.
Who was hanging out with Anthony out there? Who do you
So many
remember?
folks was out there.
Who do you remember seeing? It's not like there were 30.
All my
There weren't that many.
No, so here's
I
the thing.
seen all of them out there.
I don't believe you when you tell me you don't know who's in the car.
Okay.
You absolutely know who's in the car because
I
you're
don't
sitting
know.
right there
I don't.
and you're watching them.
If I
and
knew who
it's
was in the
something.
car, I'd tell you.
No, because you wouldn't. Because you're sitting here and you've already been caught in lies. Here's what
Well,
I'm
I've
going to
been
tell
caught.
you. Well, for one, you never mentioned being in Bethel
I said I ain't well. First
until
of all,
we pulled
you
it
said what I
out.
did over this summer. I mean over this weekend, and I told you.
Yeah, but you've conveniently left out that I hung out in Bethel.
At 1
Like,
a.m.
it don't just like, bro. I be doing a lot of stuff, but like,
Oh,
I
well.
don't remember what I did.
I can tell you what I remember. I remember if I'm sitting there and my buddy went out and murdered somebody and came back with a bunch of
I don't feel like
rifles.
my buddy murdered nobody.
Well, I do because I saw him on video do it.
And if you don't think that he did it, then who do you think
I don't
did?
think he did.
Well, no, I'm saying, if you're so confident he did it, then who did? Because he
I don't know. I
you're
don't
his
know.
partner.
I don't
You
know if
know
he did
him
it or
well.
not. I can't say he did it or not.
But you know him well,
It's just,
right?
I just know, like, you don't be like, bro, why would he go do something in his car?
Man, you're talking yourself into a murder charge.
I said, why would he do something in his car?
Why would he do
Because he
something
ain't
in
thinking
his
about it. Why, I
charge?
mean, whose
Or
car
his-
Why
did
would he go
use?
kill somebody anyway? Why would he go to a party he don't need to be at?
I don't know. Why did he?
Why
I don't know
would
why
need
he
to be
does
there?
things, but he did.
That's what I said. And then he didn't call me. He didn't talk to me.
Well, listen, you understand Anthony's already admitted to being there and shooting?
But Frank already called you.
No, Kyle called.
Kyle called you,
And
okay.
he said, "You heard about Nick?" I said, "Yeah, I heard about Nick." Cause his cousin called me that morning. I'm like, "Bro, they locked Nick up for a murder." Their cousin in Atlanta.
And did Kyle tell you where he was that night?
Kyle, he said, "They trying to say I did." I said, "I told them I was going to state." They said Kyle.
Well,
I
it's
said,
interesting
"What the fuck?"
because
And then
I've
they
also
said-
heard Kyle did
And
it.
they said AJ name. And then I like, fuck.
But your ID is in his car.
Alright.
And that puts you in a very bad spot.
Alright.
And you're now admitting that you were out there at Bethel. And that you were sitting there in
said,
Myron's
I came.
car. You're sitting in Myron's car, which is sitting right next to Anthony's car, when they're loading guns in there. So if you're sitting in Myron's car, then you were sitting right there when they were putting guns in Anthony's car.
When did you get to Bethel? Around what time?
Alright.
Because I'll run the video back in my head.
It was like, I ain't even gonna lie. I came out there, I got some weed, and I left.
You said it was around 1 a.m. before. Is that true, or were you there at a different time?
Like 1 a.m.
1 a.m.?
2 a.m.
Okay, because the
And I went
video's
right home.
definitely going to be able to tell me that, okay?
Alright.
And you said you didn't get out of the car? Okay.
Well, Glenn, here's the thing. We honestly, if you're not in it, I don't want you to be in it. But I'm going to tell you, I need to know who's in that car. Because those people in the car, they can take you out of it. And that's just facts. Okay? You don't need to get
I don't
yourself
see
hemmed
why
up.
I'm in it.
Because your ID's in the damn car, Glenn.
Dan, we've already been asking you about what you did that night.
I told
And
you
then
what I did that
you
night.
haven't been consistent at all.
I said-
know exactly what I did this past weekend.
Alright.
Okay?
Alright.
I would
said,
assume that you would.
I went to work from 6 to 2:30. Got off, took a shower, went home. I went home, took a shower, ate. Called my baby mom. She like, we finna go out shopping for the baby. I got another baby on the way, a girl.
Man, you don't need to be going out nowhere. You need to be at work all day, every day.
We went out shopping for the girl and stuff. Starbucks stuff. Said, take me up here to your house. Took me up there to your house. Feel me? Mario can't got it. Y'all want to gamble? I was like, yeah, we can go gamble, do something. Came back and told them, got there, stopped by the bill, grabbed some weed. I left.
Where did y'all gamble at?
Grabbed them on the east side.
Huh?
East side.
East side. Where at on the east side?
It's a gamble house.
I need to know. I know you don't want to rat anyone out, but I need to know
It's a gamble house.
where at the gamble house.
He just
Or
brought
what's
me
the
there.
address? You said AG?
I said on the east side.
Where on the east side did you go, roughly?
I don't know where it's. It's like a part, like a house.
Okay, like which apartment complex?
I mean, it's a house. Like,
Look, I'm not going
Okay.
to bust that place. I need to know so I can verify it. Because Brown's already told me, Nick already told me what he did that night. Okay?
Alright,
I need you to be honest with me because he wasn't totally honest with me.
alright.
Okay? So where did you gamble at?
It was on the east side. It's a gamble house. Like, I don't know where is it. Like, she pulled up with mine.
Okay.
Y'all getting mad at me because I don't
No,
know.
I'm not getting mad. I want to understand. Okay?
You know, I'm telling you, I don't be on the east side.
Nick told me he was gambling that night.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? So did you see Nick there gambling with Myron?
I can be honest with you. Yeah, I'm getting frustrated with you because you're giving answers that don't make sense, and your answers don't make sense because you're not wanting to be completely honest. You're wanting to, just give enough information that you think will stop asking the
Bro,
question.
No, I'm being honest with you, bro. He said, let's go over here and gamble. I
Let me-
said, all right, I'll go over there and gamble. We didn't
Okay.
gamble.
But you know where you went. So where did you go? In the east side. I'm gonna tell you.
I went to
Bethel Homes.
and I told him
Okay.
to take me to the house.
Then why,
So you
when we're
gambled at
asking the
Bethel?
east side, you
Did
can't
you-
just say I went to
I ain't
Bethel?
gambling. I went to the east side. He went and he said, let's gamble, like trying to bet on 2K and shit.
Okay.
They didn't want to do that. He was like, nah, he trying to make up bets like pick your team shit with a bet.
So you went to
So
Bethel.
you feel, no, it was not in the Bethel. It was the east side. It was somewhere on the east
You were
side.
gambling somewhere on the east side, and then eventually you went to Bethel to buy some weed.
Yeah, I let her like it.
Okay.
11.
The reason that I'm asking you all these questions is Nick told me he was gambling,
Nigga gambling.
but the thing is Nick told me he was with Myron. Okay? But you're telling me you were with Myron.
Yeah.
Okay? But then you're telling me you didn't see Nick.
No.
So
I
put
wasn't
those pieces
with Nick.
put those pieces together. If you weren't with Nick, but you were with Myron, Nick's telling me he was with Myron.
All right.
Okay? Figure out who's lying.
Man, if there was a business called Buy an Alibi, why would everyone purchase Myron? Everyone's picking Myron.
Okay?
What
That's
time?
why I'm asking you, because
Myra came and got me at like 11. And
Okay.
I was with Mimi the whole day.
but from 11 to 2 a.m., the only person that can account for your whereabouts is Myra. Right? Is that what you're telling me? Or were you with Nick?
Oh, Nick wasn't with us then.
Okay. 'Cause Nick told me he was with them then. Okay? So who's lying to me?
Nick wasn't with him then.
Okay, so you're not lying.
No, I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
Sure, I ain't lying to you.
I'm not saying you're full of it, man. What I'm saying is someone
I'm
lied to
saying-
me, so that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
Alright.
Okay?
Let me,
And you said you never got out of Myron's car.
if Nick got his own car, why would he be with mine? I don't know.
No, but I don't know.
I don't know. I really
What
don't
would
know
be the
what they
point of
had
him-
going on early. They be together every day and shit. But when mine came and got me,
Are him and Myron real close?
they close. Yeah, they close.
So was Myron in that car?
Yeah, close. Man, I can't tell you if Myron was in the
Did
car.
Myron ever leave while you were
Myron
at
didn't say
Bethel?
nothing about it. This nice.
Okay, well, while you were there and you're sitting in Myron's car, did Myron get in Nick's car and go anywhere?
No.
Was there time that was unaccounted for with Myron?
Huh?
Was there a point in time between 11 and 2 a.m. when you were hanging out with Myron?
Huh?
Is there a time period between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. where Myron, you didn't know where he was?
11 p.m. and 2 p.m.
11 p.m. to 2 a.m. that night, you said you were with Myron.
Yeah.
At any point during that time, did Myron go missing?
No.
You were with him the whole time,
From 11 p.m. to like 1.
to 1.
And then we was in Bethel and we left.
Okay.
What was Myron wearing?
Don't know.
What do you think he was wearing?
I'm giving y'all my honest, true questions, like answers for y'all.
Kinda.
I cannot, like, can't.
I think that you're still trying to protect your friends, and I understand that. But the problem is you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is that you can't protect your friends while still coming across as making an honest statement. Right? Because you're only giving partial information. And you're giving partial information that reasonable people would know. If I hung out with a guy for 3 or 4 hours on Saturday night and there was a murder, there's no question in my mind that I'm going to be able to at least say what he was wearing. Okay, when I look over, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, he
I
had...
can't, like, when he came and got me, we went over there. I forgot what he had on, bro, because we went in each other. Like, he was like, bro, y'all ain't trying to bet, we were talking to shoot. He was like, man, nah, he said, you know what he got to do, he want to bet me. Give me that. Alright, so I ain't got no bet him like that, bro.
Okay, well, while you're recalling all this and you're thinking back and you're picturing it in your mind, what's he wearing?
Real, I don't know. Real, I don't know what he wearing. I, pulled up.
How long were you at Bethel?
Nah, I just grabbed something and left.
And you said you saw Nick out there?
They were out there.
Okay, who was Nick hanging out with that night when you went out there?
It was like the young people, like the young folks. Like,
Who?
Lil D done.
Who?
Lil D, J done.
Lil D?
You said Lil D and Lil J?
Lil J done. So I seen them out there. I was like, what's
Are you
up,
saying
man?
Jalen or Jay and them?
J. I just know J. His name J. And I know Lil D. And who, I know there was some females out there and shit too.
How do you know Lil J?
Cause Beth on.
Because of Beth Holmes.
He goes by Lil J?
J.
Do you know which building he stays at?
I'm going to go back real quick. Who's Lil D?
Lil D, he used to somebody would be out there.
What's his actual name, though?
Look, I just know D.
I mean, what's D short for? Is that
Way
Devontae?
younger than me.
How old?
14, 13.
Okay. And how old's little Jay?
Like 14, 13. They hang around each other, they the same age.
Okay. And what are the older guys that are hanging out with Nick? Who are the older guys that are hanging out with Nick? Because there's a big crowd out there.
It was a big crowd out there. But like,
And there's a whole and to say that you don't know that who is he hanging out with, I think is not a believable statement.
Like, I just seen the crowd and I seen Nick there out.
I mean,
Myron got out, shit in hand and shit. Got back in the car. And left.
Myron got out, they shook hands, and then got back in the car.
And left. And they dropped me off.
Okay, and you said around what time was that? 1 a.m.
Like about 1 a.m.
Okay, because I'll run that video back and see if that's, you know.
Were y'all buying drugs from Nick? Is that your,
It wasn't Nick.
well, who you buying drugs from?
I'm not going to bust someone. I just want to know.
I don't think you get it. It's a murder investigation, man. And maybe you just haven't grasped so much. You're still in the hot seat for getting charged with murder.
Okay.
Everything that happens in this investigation is important. Okay, even the smallest things. That's why we're asking the questions.
Okay, I'm like, all right.
Like I said, we're really trying to take you out of it, but you got to take yourself out of it. And by telling us, I don't know who was there, I'm not sure, and things like that, that's the shit that keeps putting you back in it. Either you're in it or you're out. But you're looking at life-altering choices right now.
You either know something or you don't. You can't just hand us 40% and then think, oh, that's enough.
That's why I said you can't have your cake and eat it too. Unfortunately, that's just where we are. Nick made certain decisions.
The thing is,
And unfortunately, his certain decisions have screwed you.
him and his friends have put you in this position. Okay?
I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit here and not get
I'm sitting here telling y'all, but like,
I'm just saying hypothetically.
I told you, I swear I
If you sit here,
but I was like, I ain't stay out there with them. Bro.
if you sit here and you don't give names and things like that, and you play this game of, well, I want to sit on the fence because they're my buddies.
So we went to the east side.
Okay.
We did that. We came to the Belka. Like, they ain't even trying to get me. We ain't stay with us for like 20 minutes.
Sure.
Came to the Belka guy suite, took me home.
You said that 12. What did you
At
do?
Lum, I left the house at Lum.
So who's hanging out with Nick when you get there?
They was just like all sitting out there. Like,
Okay, who's
like,
they?
It was just a whole bunch of folks. Like, just
Who?
females and stuff.
You said Lil D.
Lil D.
Lil J.
I seen Lil J, Lil D.
Who else?
And
Just try and think back.
I seen Ruski.
Who?
Like, I don't know their real name, but I
Yeah,
know,
that's fine.
That's fine.
I
Nicknames
know
will work.
I know Ruski was out there.
Ruski?
Okay.
How old's he?
I don't know.
If you
Close to your
had to
age.
guess, is it like your age?
I don't know where he came from. So.
Does he look like the
I
young
mean, he's like
ones?
13 to 14, or is he like?
Older guy.
Okay, so how old would you guess if you just had to guess?
20.
Okay,
Think back.
so he's in his 20s. What's he look like? What's he look like? Like
What was he
hairstyle and all
wearing?
that?
Got like a little fro twist.
Small twists.
Yeah.
Are they color, or are they like just black, or are they?
Black.
Okay.
PG regular.
Do you remember what he was wearing? Do you remember what anyone was wearing that night? Anything specific that may have stood out to you? No?
Ain't nothing stand out to get
So
the same like just he thought it was already dark.
So Ruski's out there. Who else?
It was just a female, like I seen some more females out there.
Well, I want to know about the males.
The group that was with Nick, I know that there are at least 7. Okay? So, we've already named 3. Who are the others that were out there with him?
I ain't even get out the street.
How far did Myron walk over? You said Myron got out and shook hands with him. Did he go to the sidewalk and then back to the car?
I think he went behind his car. And they was talking behind the car. He got back in car. I was on the phone. I was on FaceTime.
Okay, so Myron would know who they are, though, probably.
No, Myron don't even be out there. I told him, like, bro, stop me by this so I can get this and leave. And then I guess she came back.
Well, who arranged to get the weed? Like, who made the reach out?
get the weed.
Yeah, you did. Who did you text for the weed?
Tell me about Lil Joe.
Lil Joe? Okay. So Lil Joe, did he come up to the car and do the deal then? Like right there in the back? So Lil Joe was out there.
Lil Joe, but he not here.
I don't care about weed getting handed off. What I care about is who saw who out there, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do is establish who was out there. So who saw what,
Yeah.
okay? That's what we're trying to establish. We're not here to try and, say, oh look, someone got a little bit of weed.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that's not what I'm here for, okay? We're here to try and, get as many witnesses as possible and make sure the information is as accurate as possible. Because I don't want to place someone under arrest for murder that didn't do it.
I don't want to go on the risk for murder. I know I didn't do it.
Wouldn't you think that would be a bad thing if someone was arrested?
Yes.
Because of information that was poor?
Yes.
So that's why we get as detailed as we
Yeah,
do.
we want to make sure we're doing the follow-up instead of just making assumptions. That's why we're here talking to you, right? Let me ask you, do you think that technically speaking we would have what would be called probable cause to say that you were involved in the shooting because your ID is sitting in the car and you kind of match
You can
and you're
say-
seen on camera at Bethel, right? We could technically say that, but that's not what we're doing. We're here talking to you.
And I ain't get out of the car.
Okay. Well, we can say that you were definitely in
You can say
Bethel.
I was definitely in the Bethel.
Okay. And you are an associate, Mr. Brown, and your ID is in the car.
All right. It's my part. I just told you
That's
my
your party.
Yeah.
So, but we're not going to just go on that assumption and say, well, he was there, his ID is in the car, let's sign warrants on him. We're going to follow through.
Man, I'm just
Okay.
telling y'all what I heard.
I understand.
I heard.
That's okay.
My partner didn't tell me name.
So you saw Myron go behind his car.
Myron
and
got out.
At the back of the cars, him and Nick shook hands. And
No,
they were
I
talking.
ain't gonna say Nick, cause I ain't even seen him talk to Nick. I just
Okay.
seen him get out.
But Myron would be a source who'd be able to provide more information about who was out there because he got out and was talking to people.
I can say, but Myron don't be out there.
But he was out there that night.
Where does Myron stay? You know.
I don't know. He be with Nick.
Okay.
And then I think they were with each other.
You think Myron and Nick were together?
After he got down, dropped me off and went back down, like, cause I went up to Atlanta Highway and back down. They don't do each other. I seen them on live. Right.
Was Myron wearing red pants that night?
You saw him on his live? Which account?
And my girl.
No, I'm saying whose account?
Oh, my girl shit.
Your girl was the one posting
She
the
like,
live?
she said, why they still out? And she was showing me. I like,
No. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is your girl told you about it. Whose account were they posting the live video from?
Nick was alive.
It was Nick's account.
Yeah, he was on
Okay.
live.
That's what I was trying to understand, okay? So there's a video, there would be a video in his account on his live, basically of him with Myron.
Is that before or after the shooting? Or are you
the
saying
shooter
you?
was at 12:16, right? Cause I seen it when y'all posted
Well,
it.
that's very specific.
I looked at
It was
it.
very specific.
I looked at it.
No, that's, you remember.
No, fair enough.
You remember it.
Fair
Come on,
enough.
y'all, like, come on, bro. I looked at it.
So, like, are
I
you
seen
saying
it.
that he was with him, like, at that time or later? Like, later that night?
Can't be at that time.
Okay, so you're thinking later?
I don't know. I say, yeah, that's about what time they went live. At 12 something.
So, right
So that
around.
mean, so that mean, Myron had to, like 12. Like, okay, we got down past 12 already.
But you said Myron took you home?
Yeah, Myron took
But
me
you
home.
wouldn't have been home at that time.
When?
You said Myron picked you up at 11.
Yeah,
You
we
got
went to
home
the
around.
east side.
Yeah. So did he leave you there?
To the east side?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
We
then-
went out there, we went talking to them folks.
But you said that they went live around 12 something, him and Nick.
Yeah.
But you said you were with Myron.
No, I said got them. They had me live after they dropped me off.
So they dropped you off. Did they say they were coming back, going back to the Bethel?
Where'd
Myron said got down. He was just like, all right, bro. I was
Where'd
like,
they drop you off?
Dropped
at?
you.
I got dropped off at my baby mama's house.
You got dropped off at your baby mama's house after 1.
I said I was like, it was about one son. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Who all was in the car when you got dropped off?
Myron.
I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here. I'm just trying to understand it. Maybe I've confused myself. Okay.
All right.
So you said that you were with Myron from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Then he dropped you off at your baby mama's
I
place.
said like about 1 a.m.
Okay, about 1 a.m. But
But
then
I
you,
don't know. That's just my
but then you
estimate
said-
time. Cause like when I got in there, chill. Like,
that's
lay
fine.
down and shit.
I'm not nitpicking that. I want to understand. You said that your baby mama showed you a live of Nick and Myron that went up around 12 something, right?
Chill. Like why the hell they still out? Like,
So
like,
if
why
they
still out?
posted a live together at 12
And
something,
then they
weren't
still
you
going
supposed
up.
to be with Myron at that time?
Like I said, doesn't that mean that you would have had to have been home before 12?
It was about like 12, something like 12 and be when.
When
So let me ask you: does that make you think that maybe you got home before 1? Okay. Does it make you think maybe you got home before midnight? If they're going on live,
I
at
told
like,
you I left the house at like 11, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 What I'm trying to understand is you were saying you were with Myron. That's fine, okay? But if Myron and Nick are posting a live video, if Myron and Nick are posting a live video on Instagram at like 12 something, but you're not with Myron, then where are you?
I was back at my house.
Then you would have been back home before 1. If they're posting
I just
something
thought I
around
get my
12.
estimation time.
Okay.
okay, fair enough.
That's
But I don't know what time they actually went live. I just know it was like late, bro. I'm in the bed. chilling.
Fair enough.
Okay, okay. Then that's
I just know like they went live. Like,
then
I
that's
like,
fine. I
let me-
just
I like,
I wanted to
What
make
were
sure
they?
that I
What were
wasn't.
they doing on live? Were they
listen to music.
just sitting around listening to music? Were they like in the car or what?
Yeah, it was like they was driving. It wasn't like
So they're driving together.
yeah, it don't look like goddamn they was in no Delta home.
Who was driving?
It was like Myron was driving. And it
Yes.
looked like they was in Myron's car.
Okay, so at that point they're in Myron's car, and Myron's
I
driving.
know Nick ain't finna let Myron drive his car. Whatever you let him drive, you gonna drive your own car. But Nick was on live.
Well, and Nick's car is his mom's car, right?
The white Honda?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in my name.
Okay.
But it like that's his car though.
But it's his car. His mom lets him drive it.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Does Nick? Have you ever seen anything hanging from his rearview mirror? Like, does he keep anything on his rearview mirror?
Man, I'm not trying to be critical of the officer. They're doing a great job, and they've already kind of got him talking. I don't like that question. Instead of asking him, just in my opinion, instead of asking him, is there anything hanging from the mirror, which we know there is, how about asking him to describe the car?
Rearview mirror.
Yeah. You don't know? I think it'd be the second or third page.
Myself?
Yeah, from. Is that what you wanted me to look at? Or
No,
is
I
this
was
just you
giving
just
it
setting
back.
it down?
Give it back.
Not bad. Oops. There you go.
Is there anything else that you can think of that you haven't mentioned so far that you would think would be beneficial or important to the case?
So it sounds like, from what I'm getting from you, Myron would definitely be someone who we should talk to about this. Sounds like he would probably know what happened that night. Because he was with Nick,
That's
going live, right
it
around the
was
time.
later though.
Later or whatever, but he's obviously with Nick either right around the time the shooting happens or right after, right? So, would it be unusual for them to not talk about it?
Huh?
Would it be weird if they did not discuss the shooting if Nick had been involved in a shooting?
If you been involved in shit, yeah, it'd be weird.
For them to not talk about it? Yeah. So reasonable.
But like I said, I ain't hear nothing about it till the next one I woke up and shit. They got down, my big brother had woke me up, bro. They're like, bro, what the hell going on with Lil Nick? They told me he was involved in the shooting and shit. I was like, what?
Okay. And you were saying you absolutely were not in that car, did not involve yourself in the shooting. That there may be pictures in the phone of you with guns and
Yeah, I
doing
know
gang
it's
signs,
just,
but that you did not do the shooting and that your locations in the phone should help show that you were not there. Okay.
Look,
Fair enough.
and that's the thing. As long as there's nothing on there that's going to be clear as day, you know, he was part of it. That helps. Okay. Like that's what we're looking for. We're looking for making sure that you weren't involved at all. Okay?
Is there anything that you feel like we should know about that we have not asked you about? Okay. I'm going to give you my card because I know you don't want me to get you a ride to get out there. So that's my card. What I want you to do is I want you to call me and set up when to come in and we can get that thing done. If I don't hear from you in the next day, well, that's great. But if I don't hear from you the next day or so, what we're going to do is a search warrant, and we'll do a search warrant to do the download. It is faster to do it via consent because we can just come in there, get it signed, and get it done.
How long would it take?
It's hard to say because I don't know how large the phone is because
It can be, I'll be honest with you, it can be anywhere from, an hour to several hours. It just
So it's gonna be at least the same data, right?
It should
Typically,
be,
yes.
but that's typical for it. Okay?
Yeah, so all I can say is that it's typically faster to do it via consent because we can obviously just sign the form, walk back there,
Okay.
hand it to you,
I
and put it
want
on.
to be there when you do it. Like, I want.
That's fine. Call me. We'll get it set up. If I don't hear from you, we'll do it via the search warrant. But call me. We'll get it set up because I want to get it back to you.
Alright.
Okay? If you hear anything else,
And you said y'all can go through my photos.
well, yeah,
We'll be going through the phone because we're looking for any evidence to the murder. Okay?
Yes.
If there's nothing in there related to the murder, we don't care. We don't care about it.
I can tell you what I don't care about is if your photos of like sex stuff and all that shit. I don't look at that. Well, I'm telling you, I don't care to look at that. I don't care about that. That tends to be what everyone's always concerned about when it comes to their phone.
Man, will y'all stop putting that stuff on your phone?
Because they got pictures of stuff.
I got pictures.
I don't care about that. Those are the ones I'm absolutely not going to look at. I will tell you, pictures like guns, doing hand stacking, things like that, that is stuff that's going to be relevant to us because this is a gang-related homicide.
Okay.
Just facts.
I'm not gonna be throwing on stuff and stuff like that. I don't.
No, but
I ain't.
look, you were honest with us about it.
Well, let me ask you, who are you throwing up for?
What you mean I'm throwing up?
Like,
for?
who are you throwing up for?
What you mean?
When you throw up the hand signs, what do you?
Like glow gangs, like, but that's cheap key. That's somebody from Chicago. Like, I just.
Okay. Okay.
Keep going, keep going. What else?
That right there.
Alright. Is that for EBK?
This?
Yeah.
Nah, this glow gang.
Glow gang?
It's Chicago.
What's the other one you were doing?
Like this. I should go like that.
What's that for?
I guess it's just.
Well, you know what it is. Not what you guess. What is it?
I
What?
guess.
Why do
Been going like that.
why does mostly EBK throw that? It is what it is. I'm a gang investigator, if you don't know. So I'm familiar with the EBK sign.
This right here?
Yeah. What do they use that for?
I ain't know it was a
Like
K
K?
sign.
B versus K.
I guess this is a K, but
Oh, okay.
glow gang hold this up. This is a K right here. This is glow gang.
You know, the crazy thing about this is you're doing this for free. You're throwing all these signs up and you're putting them on your Instagram and all this stuff. You could actually learn sign language and make money doing sign language with your hands.
You feel me? That's K.
His Instagram?
He says he doesn't have Instagram, but I bet we're going to find Instagram.
Are you going to have an Instagram account on your phone? No?
No. Straight up. Okay, so call me. We'll get that set up. Don't want to hold on to your phone any longer than I need to. I appreciate you talking to me. Appreciate you talking to all of us.
Thank you.
Here's reality. If you weren't there, we want to take you out of it.
I'm not supposed to get home. I can't let nobody.
You know they got.
I can't call
You know they
dad.
got this.
Can't call my mom.
You know they.
Call baby
Hold
mom.
on. You know they got this miraculous thing. It's called landlines.
This officer's a sarcastic asshole, just like me.
So it's like phones like that. They're plugged into the walls. You just.
That shit.
You see where I'm going. I'm
I
just.
see where you're going. You're not.
I'm being a smart ass, but the reality is you can
People
just.
other phones.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to call somebody.
Alright.
Like I said, I tried to arrange you a ride to just get you out there, but you don't want to go, and I get that because no one wants to go in a police car.
No.
So it is what it is. But I'm trying to do something, and that's really the only thing I've got available. But you know, there's options out there. Okay? So call me and we'll get that squared away. You got any questions for us other than that? All right, I hope to hear from you soon. I'm sorry that we had to come out to your job and do it. Okay?
So earlier in the interview, Glenn told the investigators that a guy named Zay and a guy named Snipe both talked to him about the case. And they said that, hey, no, we know who did it and who didn't do it. We know this other guy didn't do it. The investigators want to talk to those guys. They just so happen to work at the same facility. Now, the guy coming in, I don't know if it's Zay or Snipe. Kind of looks like a Snipe. So we'll just say this is a Snipe.
Hey, man.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Let me know where you are going.
Thanks, sir. Sergeant Black, this is Detective Lister, Detective Gradado. What was your name, sir?
Quinn Jarvis.
Quinn Jarvis. Do you know why we would be talking to you today?
No, sir.
It's about the shooting that occurred over the weekend. You know anything about that?
No, sir.
Our understanding is that you might have shared some information with some folks here about knowing some people who may be involved in that.
No, I don't know that.
Okay. Any reason why anyone would tell us that you specifically had talked to them about knowing who was in like the victim's car and things like that?
No, sir. I don't know.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. The way he's rocking back and forth in that chair, I don't know if I believe this.
Okay. Interesting.
No.
Do you know, you know Anthony Brown by chance?
What was that?
Guess not. Do you know Glenn Tate?
No.
Works here?
No.
You got work with him?
I just started.
Okay.
You did say that you had just started, but
Yeah, I don't
he
know
also
about
said
it.
that you had overheard something about the shooting over the weekend, and you had talked with him
I don't
and
know nothing.
things.
I don't even hang out with none of you. I don't live in that now. I just know Jay Lundy because they play basketball with him. That's the only thing.
Oh, so you know the guy who died?
Yeah, I just play basketball with him. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even stay there.
Have you visited his family at all?
Yeah, I went to the hospital that Sunday. But I haven't seen or heard anything. I just heard that he passed last night. That's the only thing I heard.
Did you hear them talking about anything?
No.
You know, what could have happened, who could have been involved?
No, sir.
Basically, we're just trying to figure out if there's any information,
I
so then, you know, we can follow up on it.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. I'm lost like everybody else.
You hadn't heard about anyone like dumping the car or how his car got anywhere after the shooting or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm lost just like everybody else. I don't know nothing.
Do you have a nickname?
They call me Snipe. Yeah.
Damn, I'm good. I don't know, man. He just doesn't look like a Zay to me, so it had to be Snipe. Process elimination. It's like 50-50 chance.
Okay.
Do you have an Instagram account?
Yeah.
What is it?
1K Sniper 03.
1K Sniper 03?
Yeah.
How'd you get that nickname?
Basketball.
You played at Cedar Shores?
Yeah, I played at Cedar Shores.
Were you in the team that made it to
The
state?
state, yeah. At UGA. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hand down, man down. Now it makes total sense. Basketball player. Okay. All right.
Do you know if Mike David was in the gang?
No, I don't know nothing, sir.
You don't know nothing, or you choose not to tell?
I don't know nothing. I promise you, I stopped. Me and Jay Bunny split ways like 20. My first year out of school when I went to West Virginia. And
What's your ink about?
no hand up.
No handouts. What does
Yeah.
that mean to you?
Get everything work hard for it.
Okay. You gotta earn
Yeah.
work for what you have?
Yeah.
Is that your only ink?
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Have you ever heard of the gang Red Tape?
Hello, sir.
No? Why you laugh?
Good. Y'all ask me all these questions.
Oh, we got questions we'll ask everybody. Have you ever heard of EVE?
No. And it's the dude who used to rap, my talent dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about it. He used to rap.
So do you live here in Athens or not?
No, I stay at Bethlehem.
What's your address in Bethlehem?
Joseph Street.
Is that the address he gave? I thought he gave it.
Nope, he
No.
gave us different address.
No, that's my mail and stuff go to.
Who lives second?
Oh, that's my grandma's place.
Your grandma.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all just needed for my mail and stuff. Like, yeah, that's why my mail and stuff go.
Probably need to clarify for you. And
Yeah, I was about to say my mail and stuff go.
hold on, I think we need to clarify in general. It's generality.
Yeah.
You understand that lying to
I'm not lying, I
investigators
swear to
during the
God.
course of investigation, like saying I wasn't there when certain things were said, even though other people have already said that I was in the room and have already said that I've told them information, that technically speaking, that could be a felony
Yeah.
that could get you in jail. Just like saying I live at Catalpa Court when I actually live at Joseph Street is technically speaking a crime as well. So I'm going to ask you again because I've already gotten information. Your name's come up from a couple different sources, not just today, but certainly this morning it has come up saying that you absolutely do have information related to this. And the fact that you're so close to the victim that you actually went to the hospital to visit actually lines up with the earlier statement that we've gotten from other people.
Nah,
So I'm only asking for information because, quite honestly, we're here to follow up on your friend being murdered.
I understand, and you don't think I want to know who did it, so I don't know.
Well, the fact that you just sat here and lied to me about stuff tells me that you're not really willing to be super cooperative.
I didn't lie. I'm telling you.
You didn't tell the truth.
Sir, now listen. I have everything going. I even got a court date going to. Like, I just moved up there with my cousin to Bellham. Nothing
Okay.
there goes to
I'm
Bellham.
willing to
Yeah,
overlook
I was
that
saying,
and
nothing
see
goes
that
to
a different
Bellham.
way.
Yeah.
All I'm asking for is what information you know about them dropping that car off
So
at
I
Bailey Street.
have no idea. I'm trying to tell you, I had no clue. I was in.
What are you hearing about
Madison.
things? Because he's your buddy. He's close enough that you went to the hospital to check on him. What are you hearing?
All I heard was he was shot and he was dead left on. Well, I don't even know what it was. 5 point, and that was it.
Okay.
I don't know
Who'd you
how
hear
his
he
car-
was with?
It was with. I don't know them folks. Don't know them folks.
Nicknames.
Carlos. I think that's all I heard. Carlos and somebody named OT. That's it. I think. I don't know. Don't say I'm so confused.
That's fine.
I swear to God.
Anyone
It's
else?
okay, that's just, we just want to
That was,
hear
I
what you
don't
heard.
know. I won't. I just.
And that's fine. And that's all I'm asking is what if you heard things, if there's things that you know about it, that's what I'm asking. Because in the end, the reality is we're just trying to figure out what happened to your friend.
Same thing. I don't know.
I mean, I think that we owe him a service, no matter what he was involved in or what happened. We owe him a service to at least find out what happened, right?
Right. You're right about it.
What have you heard happened that night?
It was just a shootout. That's all I heard.
So there's like a shootout. Do you know who was shooting at who?
No.
Okay. Was this like an RTG EBE thing?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't be down here.
Okay. But do these guys, like, does your buddy hang out with RTG guys?
He
Giovanni.
don't hang out with them two, I think.
He hangs out with Carlos and
Yeah.
QT or OT?
QT. Yeah, I was. I don't know. QT.
Okay. So you said OT.
Yeah.
I messed it up.
Yeah.
So he hangs out with those guys.
Yeah, that was his friend.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. We been split ways. I don't keep up with people.
Do you know where he hangs out with them at?
No, sir.
Like a neighborhood?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, did you heard there's two groups shooting at each other? You know why?
No, sir.
Didn't hear about any fights or anything beforehand, or like, are they just sitting there and this car comes by and shoots at them, or do they shoot at the car and they shoot back? Or
I have no clue what's going on.
If you were in our shoes, is there someone that you would talk to if you were the detective, right? Is there someone that you know that you would talk to that could help us? We're just trying to get justice for your homeboy, man. That's it.
I'm glad y'all is. Right. I mean, I don't know. Have y'all talked to his cousin Stavian? Like, that's one person I can just think of.
What's the cousin's name?
Stavian
Stavion?
Stevenson.
Okay.
That's the one he's close to. Like, that's what he grew up with the most, like in households and
Where
stuff
could
like
we find him? Where do you have a phone number for him?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
It's Davion Stevenson.
Yeah, he just came home from Savannah when he heard this about his cousin, but I'm pretty sure he heard stuff. I don't know.
Now, the police received a tip to speak to a close friend of the victim's family, and they were given some surprising information.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm Detective Johnson. This is Agent Harold. Is this all right out here? All right.
How are you? Good.
Good. So I think I told you on the phone about talking about
the
Giovanni.
situation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess maybe let me get some really super basic information from you. How do you spell your name?
Tatiana, T-Y-T.
Oh, T-Y-T. Okay.
Yeah, T-Y-T-E-U-N-N-A.
U-N-N-A. All right.
We
So
got that all wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody think it start with a T-A-T.
Yeah, okay. And then, let's see, last name is, yeah, he's got the loudest car.
Yeah, it's a Trailblazer.
Does it go pretty fast?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder, is that the same one, what was the name of the football player? No, they had like a trail hawk or something.
No,
When they crashed. All right. So the reason we were out here is because obviously, you call him Giovanni, or I think he went by...
Giovanni?
Yeah, he went by Rambo, or...
Yeah, Rambo.
Okay. So what do you know about that?
Basically, I wasn't there,
Uh-huh.
so that's why my mom was like, why would they want to talk to you? And I was like, they could just have questions or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't there. Only thing I know is that when I went to the hospital, the girlfriend was basically saying what she heard. So I only know what they know. Like, I wasn't personally at that scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess are you hearing from or I guess how well do you know him?
Oh, I grew up around them when his mom was basically like the ISS teacher.
Oh, okay.
So I was on the step team. So that's how I personally like know him. Yeah, I'm not somebody that just know him from the streets.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
What about so what was his girlfriend telling you?
Aisha?
Yeah.
She was basically saying that she overheard that he went to the party with friends. A shootout occurred and then he was shot.
Okay. You know who was all involved in that, or what she's saying?
The friends?
Yeah.
She described them as friends.
Okay. Was friend shooting, or was...
He basically was in a shootout with some people that came to the party or was at the party.
Okay.
I just know that it was a big party that night.
Yeah. Did you hear about the party beforehand, or...
What, before the shooting
it
occurred?
actually happened?
Oh, yeah, it was like flyers going around,
okay.
but I don't party, so I didn't go. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't go.
Do you know any of the people that were at that party?
I just know the host.
Who was that?
It's a boy named Kobe.
Kobe? Okay.
Yeah, that I went to school with, and he lives in Atlanta, so I was like, he having a party down here, but possibly because everybody lived down here.
Okay.
So yeah.
What school does he go to? Any idea?
We graduated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say he went to school in Atlanta,
Yeah.
does he...
went to
He went to school up there, yeah. Like, he don't live down
Oh,
here,
I
so I
see,
was like,
okay.
why the party down here?
Right.
But
Okay.
I guess it's because people down here.
Okay. Because I guess I was kind of the impression that maybe, I guess because maybe when you were talking to the family, that they were saying that maybe you were at the party.
Yeah, that was kind of strange. When I went up there to basically like see the body and pay my respects, they were thinking that people was sending people up there to be nosy and saying that people was against him.
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody was looking at me kind of weird, which I didn't respect. That's why I didn't go back around, because I'm a female. Why would I have something to do with, your son going out there and...
Oh, yeah, and I mean, I know you had nothing to do with that, but our big thing is obviously we want to know who did it to him.
Yeah, that's just as wise, but you shouldn't look at people that's come to pay respect and be like, oh, she's a part of that, or she don't really like my son, so she trying to cover up.
Yeah.
Like, that was weird to me.
How did you find out that he was at
Oh,
the
the
hospital?
internet. Yeah, the internet.
Okay.
The internet basically was saying that he was already gone that same day, basically making posts like RIP to him, and then I was like, what? So I went to the mom Facebook and people were tagging her saying sorry for your loss. So that was kind of like a confirmance. But then the next day I seen posts saying that he was still fighting. So I was like, I really didn't know until yesterday I seen that it was official, like they pulled the plug. And I contacted the sister and was like, is he okay? How he doing? Is he progressing? And then she texted me back and said, sorry she wasn't able to talk because they let him go today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What day did you go to the hospital?
I think that was... 2 days ago or the day after. I still have the tag in there.
Okay, so it wasn't like right when it happened.
No,
It was right after.
no.
Okay, a couple days
That's why I
after.
say it wasn't that I wasn't concerned,
Uh-huh.
but I was letting the family
Right.
be there
You
first.
gotta give them some space. It's a
Yeah,
lot
and
to
then
go
I
through.
showed up the next day, and I was talking to the sister. I even texted her and said, "Could we come up there to
Yeah.
see him?" Because a situation like that, they have like police around or
Oh,
turn
yeah.
people around. Yeah, so I texted her, and she was the way of how I even got to go up there to see him. Because I said, "Don't you have to be family?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll meet you or whatever to come get you to bring
Okay.
you up there."
Oh, okay.
So did
Yeah.
you kind of know his sister ahead of time, or?
Yeah, all of us knew each other because I was
Okay.
on the step team.
Oh, okay, with his sister.
So yeah,
okay.
I already had knew his mom and
Oh, okay.
everybody. Yeah.
Do you know what this was over?
What, the shooting? That I don't know. Like, you'll never know a motive, and that's what I was telling the family. Like, y'all can't look at me like I'm coming up here to investigate
Yeah.
myself or
Right.
here around. And it was just kind of disrespectful. That's why I didn't show my face again. I just texted the sister and checked in, because you don't just do that to somebody that's coming to pay respect
Yeah.
and being genuine.
Right.
Like, it was odd to me, but I guess they don't trust anybody based off the
Sure,
situation,
yeah, because it's kind
which
of
was fine with me.
confusing. But
Yeah.
What are they saying on social media, on the Instagram or whatever?
They basically just keep making posts, like the RLP posts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know if he had any involvement with the gang?
I
Or
would
even-
say, I'm not gonna say that he just was like a goody two shoes, but people all yeah.
So you,
Everybody
go
has
ahead.
things, everybody has things that they do behind closed doors. To me, he was a sweetheart though.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I really can't
that's what I'm
personally say,
hearing.
yeah.
And even
I
if he
can't-
was involved in a gang or associated with a gang, doesn't make him a bad person. So
Yeah,
don't,
that
we're
I
not
personally-
trying to judge him on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I personally don't know. Like, he
Okay.
could have had that going on, but me personally, I just know him as
Right. You
Yeah,
know
Giovanni.
him as the person, not
Yeah.
necessarily his association. But
yeah,
do you
because I
know-
knew him before all of that,
Right.
so I can't really tell y'all about
Did
that.
you know him to have an association with a gang?
If he did, I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay.
You know any of his friends?
No, not personally, like name wise. I would probably
Okay.
know him by face, but I can't just tell y'all like who he's around because
Okay.
I don't really hang out there myself. Like, if y'all ask my mom, I'm never at home.
Yeah.
So even with y'all coming to ask me then, she was like, "Where you was here?"
Yeah.
You were
Yeah,
there
yeah.
night
That
when
we have a
that
ring
happened?
camera, so it'll show that I was
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
What about your brother? Does he know? You
No,
think
that was
he?
my boyfriend.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, he don't know about that because he never home with them. Yeah, he just know that the situation occurred basically based off Instagram.
Okay.
Because Instagram is basically how everybody will find out if something happened to
Yeah.
such and such.
Right.
Are you seeing anything on Instagram? Like, even if people are saying, "I bet you it was so and so," or
No, but with it being just the beginning,
Uh-huh.
nobody's gonna say that yet.
okay.
Like, people are not just gonna do that because it's still fresh. And once everybody, I guess, pin their person, people will get to talking. But when something like that just happened, nobody not gonna just be like such and such did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did any of the family members have any kind of ideas about what happened or who, or even if it was a group of people?
They so closed off and, like I said, kind of odd acting.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know what they know because they looking at everybody that come up there like, "Oh, we can't trust you," or
Right.
"Were you there? Do you know?" And I'm
Yeah.
just like, why would y'all look at everybody that's coming up there like that? And
Right.
if the girlfriend has the story, why aren't y'all looking at her like that?
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
she's in the mix of it, or was she
Yeah.
there? Because everybody know the same story. So it's like,
Party,
why are y'all just looking
shootout.
why are y'all just looking at certain people that come up there like, "Oh, we can't trust you"?
Have you heard of Red Tech Gang?
Red Tech Gang? No, I'll always be down here, so I'm not
But
familiar
you never
with the
even heard
games.
the name?
No,
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the games.
Okay. So you hadn't heard that. Have you heard EVE?
No.
Or Everybody Eats?
I heard of that
Okay.
with the Montana boy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard of that. But he was basically like a rapper.
Mhm.
I didn't know
He
it was a
was?
game. Yeah,
Became one.
like after the fact. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. But you haven't heard anybody that was like in an argument
Basically, like,
with
trying to,
anyone or beefing or anything.
No, because it's a lot of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, even females argue. That's why it just
Is it over anything in particular?
Yeah.
Or?
with females.
Yeah. Or
I mean,
just,
about dating each other boyfriend
Oh, okay.
and sleeping, that petty
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Can you think of anybody we should talk to, or that might be helpful, or?
Maybe it was there.
Let me see. Have y'all talked to his girlfriend?
Yeah, briefly, but we probably need to talk to her in a bit more detail.
And that's precisely what they would do right after this interview, because it sounds like the girlfriend, she knew a little bit more than she let on in the hospital. Like she knew a little bit what was going on. So there's going to be two names thrown into this. So I want to jump out in front of that and make sure that you know who these people are, because that way I don't have to jump in there in the video and explain who they are. So you're going to hear the name Nick, and you're going to hear the name OT. Okay. So Nick is pretty simple. It's Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown is the person that we watched in the interview yesterday. His nickname is Nick. But OT is a little more complex. She's going to describe OT later on in the interview in a part that I'm cutting out, that OT flees to Florida. And so I was like, who's OT? Go through the case file, can't find anybody named OT. But I did search and found out if any of our suspects fled to Florida. And one did. It was Zydrick Faust. So unless we learn otherwise, we're going to assume that Zydrick Faust is OT.
And memory a little bit better. Okay, so you and, do you call him Giovanni or do you call him Rambo? Or
Oh, Jay.
you call him Jay?
Jay or Jay Vanny.
Okay, Jay Vanny? Is that-
Jay Vanny.
Okay. How long had you been together?
3 going on 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we met at work.
Yeah,
Yeah, working at CAT.
yeah. That's how you met?
Mm-hmm.
How long did you work there?
Oh, I no longer work there, but
Okay.
when we started dating, that's where we first met it.
Is it?
But yeah, that's where he was working. He ended up leaving, going back there.
Okay.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
Working together.
What did you do there?
I was a forklift driver and he was
Really?
assembly. Yeah.
Did you like that?
I did. I did. I said if I go back into a plant, I think that's what I'll do. But I kind of like what I do now, so.
Yeah. What do you do now?
A delivery driver.
Okay.
But
What
yeah,
do?
FedEx.
FedEx?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, my hours I do.
Oh, what kind of hours do you have?
Like 3 hours a day, possibly.
That's it? Or just 3?
Yeah.
Or is it just whenever you get the route done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta know my route now, so I've been there a year and a half, so.
Okay.
They do it just like pay you per package or?
Per day.
Okay.
Well, we get paid by the day.
Because I think I knew a guy who used to have own a route, and he said like they would pay, or maybe he gets paid by package or
Yeah,
something.
it's different contractors. It's found
Okay.
different contractors, so yeah.
Yeah, so like they pay him $1 a package.
Yeah,
and then,
some lines do get paid.
Okay.
But my contractor, I get paid by the day.
oh, okay.
Okay. So you and Giovanni have been together 4 years? Okay. Did you guys live together?
I did.
Where did you live? Here?
13.
13? Okay. What's the address there? How long had you been there?
This our second year, 2.5 years.
Okay. Does anybody else live there with you, or just you
My
guys?
daughter and my dad had came and started staying for a while.
Okay. How old's your daughter?
She's 13.
Okay.
Half of Jay age, I know.
Oh yeah.
He treated me at first, but yeah. About
Yeah.
his age, I guess he just wanted me so bad. Yeah.
So he was 26.
Yeah.
And you're how old?
Oh, I'm 31.
You said he tricked you, huh?
Yeah, but
What did he tell you? How old did he tell you he was?
at the time he was telling me he was 25, I think, and I was like 28. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's like,
Not about him.
yeah, but
Yeah, he turned out to be an alright guy, right?
yeah, I love him to death.
Yeah.
Love him to death. That's why I'm here.
Age is just a number, right?
Yeah, and he still do.
Yeah.
I recently just lost my baby dad.
Oh
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Who was that?
Kwame Patton.
Gosh, sorry. I've been a lot lately. When did that happen?
6 months ago.
Okay. Been through a lot.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, let's talk about, let's start with the party, I guess. Who rented that house?
oh, I know nothing about the party. I didn't go to the party.
Okay.
I just kind of know what was told to me. The calls that I got and received
Okay.
from,
Okay.
when I last talked to Jay Vanny too, who I talked to after,
Right.
I got the call. So
Okay, well, let's start wherever you're comfortable, and if I have some questions, if you don't mind, help yourself. Let us know if you need anything.
Last time I talked to Jay, he was at home or whatever.
And what day was that?
It was Saturday. From the last time I spoke to him, we was texting back and forth around 8. Between that time, 9, 8:30, I can tell you. Last time we talked was a text at 8:18.
Okay.
And my call log gone, but I think last time I called him was 9:30, 10 o'clock. Well, it may have been about 10:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and where did he tell you he was at 8 o'clock when you guys were talking? Where do you know him to be?
At home.
He was at home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And who was he with?
From my understanding, by himself, because the way the house was, it kind of looked like he was just at home chilling. He had some pants laid out on the bed, like he possibly was going to, wear that. And we had food, because I had brought his Zaxby's earlier. So he had his food laid right there. And his game was still turned on, on the game channel.
And you're talking about this, when you got home?
Yeah.
Okay, where were you Saturday?
At my brother's house.
Okay, so he lives on Mitchell Bridge Road.
Mm-hmm.
And when did you go there?
Probably about 6 or something. I was just getting out the house because everybody was just leaving the house. Me, my dad, Jay, everybody just, was leaving the house to just hang out for a little while. So I ain't have nothing to do. My sister down somewhere. I just went out my brother's house to just hang out, and I kind of honestly regretted it every day.
Okay. Did you go to your brother's house by yourself?
Yeah. I had my brother, my dad, his wife, one of my cousins was up there. Well, 2 of my cousins pulled up. I had a video of it. It deleted off of Instagram within 24 hours.
Okay, so you were there at your brother's house and it was kind of a family gathering?
Yeah, we were just sitting around. He put something on the video.
Okay. And when you left, was Jay at the house?
I stopped at my brother's house till about 12:01, so I'm thinking Jay had left the house because I talked to Tangi. There's another lady that I was going to say, Billups. She know a lot.
Okay, I know who she is.
She know a lot. She said more than she would to the family. She told me she needed to talk to me, but I really ain't been, but she know a lot. But, she told me that they was in Pinewood, between the 11:40 time frame. So I know, between the 10 o'clock when I talked to Jay and 11 o'clock, he had been left the house and, end up in Pinewood.
Okay, so she said around 11?
Yeah, 11:40 they was leaving Pinewood, she said.
Okay, let me back up just a second. So when you left your house, he was at the house, right?
No, I never went back to my house.
Before you left to go to your brother's?
Yeah, he was at the house,
okay.
yeah.
Did he tell you that he had plans that night?
No, during the text message, he did tell me. I was like, you in the house early tonight, or whatever. And he was like, no, not really. I can read the message back. I was like, what you doing? He was like, nothing, smoking. And I was like, oh, okay, where you at? He was like, home. I was like, oh, early. He was like, no. I was like, you finna go out? He was like, yeah. I was like, where you going? He said, out. I said, where, to the club? He was like, no. And that was just the last conversation that.
Okay. So he didn't tell you he was going to a party?
He just said he was going out.
Okay. And so, and you said you talked to him around 10 or 10:30?
Yeah, he said he'll be in the house before 2. He wasn't going, because at this point I'm kind of mad, like, you in the house, like, what you going back out for? And it's like, you trying to be with a you know, like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Or whatever. He was like, no, I promise I'm going to come back in. You know, I'll be home before 2 tonight. Or whatever. So, my thinking, like, he ain't going to be out long because, you know, he ain't trying to argue. He answered the phone. He told me where he going to be.
Yeah. So you felt a little bit more at ease.
So I went on, you know, home. Like, I got home probably about 12, 1. It probably was a little bit before 1 that I got home because I kind of laid down. Like I said, we had been drinking a little bit. Went home, laid down. And his mom called me. I missed the first call or whatever. And I don't know, so I just jumped up to the second call because it was like something ain't right, so, you know.
Yeah, calls that time of night.
Or, you know, his mom to be calling this or something. And she was like, Isha, where Jay at? She said, Isha, Jay at home? And I was like, no. She was like, you ain't talk to Jay? And I was like, no. And she was like, I just got a call from the hospital. I said, I'm on the way. And I just hung up on her. I'm on the way. Whatever, so I jumped up, like, in a panic stage, like, cause, you know, where Jay? So I called Jay.
Yeah.
No answer. I called OT. OT be with Jay. No answer.
And what
OT called
what is
me back.
OT's name?
I don't know, I just know.
All right. So OT, you called OT?
I called OT.
And I think when we talked earlier, you called him Trendy too? Or
Yeah, on his Instagram name is OT Trinity.
Okay. I got you. All right, so you called him.
I called him and I was like, he didn't answer. He called me back. And I was like, OT, what the f going on? Where the f is Jay? Like,
yeah.
What the f going on? Yeah, I know he be with you. If he out, he with you. He was like, no, sir, it's just been a shooting. It's just been a shooting. I think Jay shot somebody, or, you know, I think somebody was shot.
Okay.
And I was like, OT, what the f is Jay? Or whatever. What? He was like, his mom is tripping on me. Like, his mom tripping. I went and parked his car in Pinewood with his keys and his phone in it. So I called his mom back. I said, what hospital you at? OT told me this, like, what's going on, like, or whatever. She told me what hospital she was at. I said, I'm finna go to J. Carr before I come up there. I stopped at J. Carr, grabbed his phone, and I grabbed his keys. And I went to the hospital with his mama. A police officer, they wouldn't let me in the hospital at first. They was like, he had, you know, his parents back there, he could have visitors. So I walked back outside of they told me I couldn't stay in the waiting room or nothing, so I went back, going back to my car. And I called his mom and I was like, they won't let me in. And she was like, hold on a minute. And when I went back there, it was a police officer back there. And she was like, do I know what's going on? And I honestly didn't know what was going on. You know, his mom said that he shot. OT told me somebody had been shot, you know.
Right.
So I'm really just trying to get to
what happened,
what's going on, or whatever. So, like, that's where I was left at. The next morning, I called OT back, and I was like, OT, like, what the f going on? It had to be the next morning. I talked to OT, and I was like, OT, what the f going on? Like, what happened? Like, he told me Nick shot Jay. Nick, that's the name he kept telling me. Nick shot Jay. So I was like, what the f do you mean? How did y'all leave Jay? OT, like, what happened? He was like, he didn't tell me about the girls. I'll get back to that part. He was like, I don't know, the party was dead, so we went back to the car or whatever, figured to leave the party, and they just came out of nowhere. I jumped out the car first. I remember he said I jumped out the car first, then Jay jumped out the car or whatever, and it was just a lot of shooting, bro. Where Jay? How Jay doing? Like, where Jay at? And I was like, OT, Jay was hit. Like, why did you keep asking me, like, where's Jay? Like, Jay was hit. Like, how could you not know that or whatever? And then he just started crying real bad and hung up on me. So that was the last time I talked to OT. So another friend had been reaching out, which I know him by D-Lo or whatever. And I was like, OT ain't talking to me. OT ain't telling me nothing. Like, at the end of the day, like, OT ain't got to talk to the police. Like, I don't care if OT talk to the police. Like, what the happened? Like, you know, his mama don't. I want to
D-Lo
know.
told you that OT didn't talk to the police?
No, that's what I was telling D-Lo.
Oh, that's what you said to him. Okay.
Like, I don't give a f. Like, you know,
Right.
he ain't got to run from us. Like, just say, you know, tell us what's going on. You know how Jay is, you know? Like, he would have never left him like that. Like, that's my thing. He would have never left him just out there up like this. So I'm like, OT, you can let us know, like, what happened. Like, you know, because I don't know the other two boys that was supposed to in the car to reach out to them. I know OT because OT came to the house. You know, Jay told me if I needed him, like, if he ain't get in touch with me, I can get in touch with OT. So I know, you know, OT or whatever. So I'm like, let me know what happened. He like, that's what I'm telling D-Lo about OT, because like I'm not talking to him. So D-Lo like, well, they say they went to the party or whatever, and the party was dead. I'm guessing, but I'm guessing OT told D-Lo this story. That they went to the party and the party was dead or something, and say they come back out the party and they get back in the car, and I guess they sit in the car rolling weed, and some girls walk up and either drive up to the car.
Are you guessing that they were rolling weed, or is that what D-Lo was saying?
That's what he said they was doing.
Okay.
It's like rolling weed and get ready to pull off, you know, just
Right.
checking, like, before they leave, like,
Right.
Just get ready.
Just kind of hanging out for a second.
before they pull off. So I guess Jay was doing it, rolling the weed or whatever, and was like, some girls came up, and they were like, Jay went let down the window and talk, because like, I probably be considered one of the crazy girlfriends. Like, he never knew if I'm gonna pop up at something or not, because he knew I was out that night. But like, once again, he didn't know if I was in or out. Like, you know, he know I'll pop up though.
He knows he has to pay.
Yeah, so I guess Jay supposedly wouldn't let the window down. That's what they telling me. I don't know why, but he could have let the window down. I don't know. But it was like, Jay did not let the window down to talk, but I'm guessing the person in the back seat let their window down to talk to them or whatever, and they started talking. And Jay said, Osama said, or somebody said, is that Nick, or is that Nick was the name I kept hearing out of every time. Nick is that Nick or something? But I guess this person was running towards the car, walking towards the car, or whatever. I don't know if at this time they had already started shooting. You know, that's the farthest I got with the story. When I get to the car, like, there goes Nick, or is that Nick, and then the shooting start.
Okay, let me stop you for just a second, because this is a lot of information, so I just want to make sure I get it right, okay? You said Osama said, is that Nick or something?
No. Where did Osama come from? OT.
Okay, but that's what threw me, because you said Osama, so you meant OT. Okay.
So there's no Osama.
No, okay, my bad.
That's fine. And so what D-Lo is telling you is that OT said, is that Nick or something?
Yeah.
And then, and you think that D-Lo got this from OT, or was he there?
He got it from him. Because, like, everybody trying to find out what happened.
And so you think that, you don't know if the person was walking up to the car, or if they were in a car, or it's not clear?
Yeah, that way. And that's why I kept trying to get in touch with OT, because, like, why can't you tell me the same story, you know?
Why is he telling other people and not you?
Yeah, or the parents, or, you know, like, why you can't come to the hospital and tell us that, you know, like, kind of let us know what's going on.
Okay.
Like, you was there, you seen his last moment.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a lot of questions that you can answer.
So was OT, is your understanding that OT was the driver, or do you know the position in the car?
No, Jay, I think, was the driver.
Yeah, Jay was the driver?
OT possibly in the front seat.
And you don't know who would be in the back?
I know it was Lil J, and I Layla was, I think, was in the part
Little J and Layla. And you think that, okay, so those were the other two in the back?
Yeah, and I just don't relate information like they some kids compared. So they, you know, they younger, way younger than me.
At the end of episode 2, Giovanni's girlfriend Aisha would abandon her reluctance to help, and she would give the detectives critical information to break the case wide open, spilling the tea on the other occupants in Anthony Brown's white Honda. And in episode 3, the investigation continues and the walls start to close in on the other suspects involved in the case. Be sure to do your part, hit that like button, and leave a comment, because 1,000 likes and 750 comments will get you episode 3 released early, right alongside of my wonderful members who are going to see it early regardless. So do your part. What are you waiting for? Put those fingers to work. And I'll see you guys really soon, right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.